useless. I haven't showered in a bit. I wasn't cut out for this shit. I'm clueless. I tell myself just for the hit. I wasn't cut out for this shit. I might need to quit. It takes its toll, it breaks my soul if I might just believe me. Alone, I agree that it's all just me, so just don't pick up that phone. It takes its toll, it breaks my soul if I might just believe me. Alone, I agree that it's all just me, so just don't pick up that phone. God, I'm going home. Fuck, I'm going home. That hasn't happened to you yet.
I will say it if you say it first. I know that it's risky. What if you get hurt? Treating what we have like it's a curse. I need you to trust me. We can make it work. Better to love and lose you than to freeze up, never to find out what we're meant to be. Stuck on this cycle, meeting all these people, but you and I feel right. Tell me what you're thinking. We could link up, drink up on this magic. It's a secret. Shh, don't keep it. We can't just be friends if we're in la da 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 da. La da 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 da. We're in love. La da 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 da. La da 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 da.
Tired of playing this little game. I know that you love me, you know I reciprocate. But when I contemplate it, I don't wanna complicate it. Cause if we keep escalating, we can be leaving it devastated. And I don't wanna be the guy to be the type to try to hide the things he's feeling. But the situation ain't ideal. I just feel like we both gotta use some patience. And the tension's going and we know it. We can both feel it in our conversations. Just gotta say no to temptation to wanna end up being your acquaintance.
Better to love and lose you than this silence. We could be something real. I wanna try this. Stuck in a world that's full of lust and violence. Somehow you're the only thing on my mind. Tell me what you're thinking. We could link up, drink up on this magic. It's a secret. Shh, don't keep it. We can't just be friends if we're in la da 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 da. La da 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 da. We're in love. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. It's getting worse. We tease and we flirt. This friendship's getting tricky, and I wanna be your girl. Caught in our feelings, tension to the ceilings. I don't wanna hold back anymore. Tell me what you're thinking. We could link up, drink up on this magic. It's a secret. Shh, don't keep it. We can't just be friends if we're in love. If we're in love, baby. La da 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 da. We're in love. La da 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 da. If we're in love. La da 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 da. Let's just be in love.
I feel so angry and I don't know why. My parents say it's hormones, but I just wanna die. And I'm always tired, but I can't fall asleep, thinking about the things I wanna be, but I will never be. I stay up later than I probably should. When I wake up in the morning, I regret it like I knew I would. I hate your friends, cause I don't fit in. love me, and I wanna kiss your fucking face. I want to tell you that I love you, but honesty means that I shouldn't lie. I want to tell you that I miss you, but if I did, well then I would be lying to you. I wanna buy
I can't wait for it to. I can't wait to regret my decisions later. Like when I say I have cheese, I mean I got
every
fucking
day. It's the only way to
shit,
live.
do I have cheese. I haven't eaten 11 a.m. And what I ate at 11 a.m. was a second breakfast bar. So I've had 200 calories all day. I opened my phone for a reason. I don't think I did. Just ADHD.
Oh, thanks for stopping in my stream the other day, too, Fish. I don't know what I was playing, but thank you.
Kind of, you ready? Nope.
Yeah. Hey!
For the cold one? For the cold one?
Oh, right. Cold one? Nope, I am not. Okay. I got something to work with. Okay.
Love it. 3, 2, 1. Love it.
Yeah. Totally.
You're playing Murder... Yeah, Murder Pause. Yeah, my background, she is literally a dominatrix, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that stream.
I don't know who that is, but cute.
Oh, that is Iris Hart. Super Dimension Neptune. Technically, she's from the third game. The game louder than usual.
Maybe on your stream. For me, no.
Okay.
Almost quieter.
That doesn't make sense. But okay.
I may have
Stream
volume 0%.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's definitely fucking louder than usual. That's not why it's... Why is it so loud? That doesn't make any sense to me. That is definitely louder, and I don't know why. That's so fucking... Oh, maybe there was an up when they updated. Okay, Fish, go eat, please. don't be like me. Alright, there you go.
Oh god, I don't know what I was doing.
I don't know. He don't know nothing. He didn't
thanks.
do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
You didn't do nothing. I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
Thanks.
Oh,
We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information? Right. What we need the most info about is Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. Kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy's on death row for.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie.
Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago?
Okay, I trust you. That day 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. I like the boy. This picture, it reminds me everything. It reminds me everything.
That's
Am I
true.
reading
That's a
those
typo.
words in
That's a
that order
typo. That's a
correctly?
typo. That's a typo.
Okay. Bridge looks same, just like then 5 years ago.
Okay, he just might talk like that.
All right.
'Cause
Talks like me for
Bridge
real,
looks
for real.
the
Okay,
same.
okay. I was gonna say the line made sense to me, and I knew something was wrong. Like it fell, like it could fall apart any minute.
No, it's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Ah! Sorry, buddy. But you sound like the one that could fall apart any minute.
It's true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Delia Hawthorne.
Dahlia. That's Dahlia.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I said Dahlia.
Oh,
Dahlia
oh,
Hawthorne.
you're so
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
You definitely
totally,
didn't almost say it wrong again.
totally.
You're so right. My bad. Your girlfriend? Huh? Hey, hold on there. Say Hawthorne. The victim's last name.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's sister. Little sister.
What? What? Are you serious? The girl. Let her go.
Oh, shut up. Come closer and I'll kill her.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first, I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect your little sister, I can understand.
Wrong. No, protect sister. Valerie betrayed me, betrayed us.
What do you mean she betrayed?
Everything, all lies, all make-believe. Kidnapping, too.
A make-believe kid.
My girlfriend, my love, my teen angel.
Actually, say, my teen angel. He's seen one too many soap operas.
I do anything she says, anything. God damn it, Dahlia. I don't care. Her name is now Dahlia. You cannot change that.
Good, her name is Dahlia.
Wait, Dahlia? What did I say before?
Dahlia?
Dahlia? Why would I say that?
I don't know, you were trying to say Delilah?
Oh,
Hey there,
probably.
Delilah. What's it like in New York City?
Okay, yeah.
Anything Dahlia says. Hold on a minute. What you're saying is the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie, too.
Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia's rich family, jewelry business. We got one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We send her dad. Ask for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valkyrie make transfer because she knew detective.
Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh?
Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot at me for real, me and Dahlia. Yeah, I may have clicked a thing. Got lost. I got lost in the sauce.
Yo, nobody's lost in the sauce.
I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jumped in river. Hey there.
Jump? You don't mean... Treaty, we're streaming. Jump. You don't mean she jumped on purpose.
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out, woke up with police all over.
And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. You're so back. Hi, Fish! Hi, Fish! How are you doing? What'd you get? 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 What'd you get?
Fishy, 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 fishy.
Okay, this is your line.
I couldn't believe it. That's my line. That woman, she betrayed me.
Treaty. Oh my god. Hi, Treaty. Whoopsie. Hi, Treaty. Hi, Treaty. Did you not realize that we were doing the thing we do on every Tuesday? Or did you misclick? Thank you.
I was gonna say
sub.
No.
You were gonna say?
I was gonna say I mixed up fish and treaty. I think like.
No, you misclicked. Love it.
How do you find treaty? How did treaty get here? I thought that was from
Cat.
Phoenix, right? But that was definitely fish.
No. No, Treaty doesn't like Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I know Fish through Tay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know Fish through Tay, and I know Treaty through Cat. That man, Harry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below.
These 5 years, all I wonder is why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So, that's why you called it. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forgot what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her, just ask why. Why? Why did he lie? Why did he betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth, that's all.
So that's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it? Huh? Where's what? And obviously. Come on now, kitten. The ransom. $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? The police take it.
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
Sorry, I just did that voice with the cat in front of me and it freaked her the fuck out.
Meow.
Okay. No, really, I don't know. It's gone with Delilah.
Yeah, there it is. There it is again.
The what?
Dahlia.
Dahlia?
Dahlia.
Delilah.
No.
Hey there, Delilah.
With Dahlia? Delilah? Yeah. Hey there, Dahlia.
Hey there, Dahlia. That day on the bridge. Dahlia put it back in the backpack. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. Police voice, go.
You can come back now. We're about ready to go.
Mr. Fogg, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her, my sweet Dahlia.
They never found her.
Swallowed by the river, gone, Dahlia, my teen angel.
Your teen angel. How old was she anyway?
Put him to death. Just 14.
Yeah, he was 20. Yeah. Yeah. No thanks. Thanks, Phoenix Wright, for doing this again. 14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds, fucking asshole. He planned a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth 2 mil. Man, oh man, angels these days. See, I told you his name is because he took the fall. He never did it.
Yeah, flawless takes a fall.
Falls take the fall.
I'm
and
sorry
gets a
he's
one-way
not
ticket to death
heartbroken
row.
about it, though.
Oh, me either. He deserves it. Is Dolia Hawthorne an angel or is she really a... It's time, kid. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now. You bet. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've gotta strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it.
I just realized. Never mind. Okay.
Okay. So why is no one in my chat that it's weak when I say kitten? Oh, you're the judge! That's right!
What? Your chat doesn't get weak when you call them kitten? What?
I don't know. I don't know if Treaty's still here. And I don't think, I mean, I don't think Fish really cares. I don't think Fish really cares about my masculine voices. Fish, you're a lesbian, right? Do you need me to do my judge voice so you can pretend? Now then, let's continue the trial of Mr. Terry Folks. I don't know, I thought you tried to do that. Yeah, why? I love lesbians. I love women.
Hey, me too.
Oh my
Something we
god,
all have in
Muffy's a lesbian.
I love that. Yeah, it's kind of the perfect thing for that too. Now then, let's continue with the trials of Mr. Treaty's Flawless.
You did great that time.
I did great what time? I did great
Treaty
every time.
Flawless. Yeah, flawlessly read the name.
Yeah. Did I? What? Who? I don't know.
Flawlessly.
Witness, are you feeling better?
This is also you.
Oh, God, no, Pyro.
Hey, listen, this isn't my fault.
Today.
This is not my fault.
the
I
thing
have
we talked about earlier
I
today.
have
Can we
three
start
attorneys I have to
now?
deal with. I have 3 attorneys I need to deal with.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best. You're a brave young lady.
Not this again. I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course. I think. Ah, you're still acting as tame as a kitten, kitten. I'm sorry, Mom. Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Oh, is that where she got it from? Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish you would stop grinning at me like that.
Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge? Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you'd like. I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true. I see you're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
It looks like this witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at that 100-watt smile. That's when things are darkest for her. Click! She lights right up.
Very well, then let's hear what the witness has to say. I was out of the country until the year before last.
Give me 1 second. By 1 second, I mean 1 moment.
It seems like the greatest excuse to just forget where I'm at. Okay.
That's such a fucking mood. Holy shit, you're so right. I just... Because...
I got water. Big stretch. Ugh.
Yeah, big stretch. I updated my computer first time in a while on certain things, and apparently it fucked over some of my sign-in information on, like, everything. Here we go. Oh, sorry, everyone. By everyone, I mostly mean fish and myself. Now I'm ready, okay?
Until I entered college, I had never been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt the police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Me too, but for different reasons.
Yeah. Out of the country, huh?
Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing the murder.
Indeed.
You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet. Somehow, I have to take to this case. So, what country were you living in then?
We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed...
It was a brutal civil war. We had to try to make our way back home alone.
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification.
What kind of sob story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for details? There's nothing I can do about her claiming to have lost all her identification. I mean, fucking birth certificates. All I can do is wait to find some other evidence about her real identity.
Very well then, Miss Foster, please proceed. Until I... Oh, I did these. Did I? Until I entered college, I had... Yeah. Yeah.
So, what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway?
I just love being outdoors, picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing.
You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to.
Well, I went there once with the college hiking club.
How the fuck? I've never even been to Eagle Mountain. Well, I went there once.
Yeah. I fell in love with its dark, desolate beauty and its cold yet romantic gloominess.
I didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college?
Objection!
The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life. All that matters is that she's a material witness to a crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious intent.
Thank you. She's really gone too far. Miss Faye, you're treading on thin ice here.
I hardly said anything. I'm not sensitive. Oh, until I entered college. Never mind. Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Oh, the whopper.
Well, that's that.
Thank you, princess.
I already drank through my cup.
Unfortunately, nobody. You should go get some more water.
I did the drinking thing.
Oh, okay.
I got a cup with a straw. So hold on. You want the exaggerated thing? Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, I spilled enough liquids on my electronics. I now do a straw. I got like a sealed lid.
Yeah, me too. I just do it because it's...
I have
Go
dropped
water!
this thing 3 times, not a drop of liquid on my keyboard.
Yeah, let's go! I've dropped this thing so many times and it still isn't broken. Well, some of it's broken, but most of it's not broken!
I'm impressed with the seal. Like, nothing
It's
comes
a really
out.
good seal as well,
I
and it's
mean-
also very, like, it's insulated very well. It's essentially like a Yeti mug, or a Yeti, like, thermos thing, but it's not. It was, like, real cheap. Thank you for the head pats, princess. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing. Oh, really? And why is that? The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that at that time an officer showed her this photo.
That seems like a rather serious mistake.
Ah! That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book. That's not fair.
That wicked inmate, I'll never be able to forget that horrible day.
Do you just do it because you know I don't like it? Do you just do it because you know that I need to update this fucking model? I don't update my models. I don't use my models anymore. It's just the made one. Like, the made one. Whatever.
I want to see. I know which one you're talking about. Oh, that's right. You don't do the models anymore. Oh no.
Yeah, because
Oh,
one, it
no.
takes up a lot of resources, and two, because I'm lazy and I don't want my camera on.
I don't blame you. Oh.
Sorry, my bad. A grudge.
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the death sentence to getting the, yeah.
And that's
sentence, not
precisely why he harbored such a deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful, your client, Tommy. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
No, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. More damage to my client's image could be a disaster. Judge already has a bad enough opinion of him.
You just can't trust someone with a bad memory.
Yeah, no tea.
What did he eat for dinner 1 week ago today? I'm
What
not
did I eat for
trustworthy.
dinner? What did I? I don't think I ate dinner. Wait, did I? Oh!
Did you remember? Did you remember?
No,
what you had
I
to
read
do
the next
this week?
slide.
At the very least, a person should remember that much.
I only
No.
remember what I ate yesterday for dinner. What's today's Tuesday? What did I have anything on Sunday?
Yesterday for
I have no
dinner,
idea.
I
I
had
literally-
some beer.
I had steak. I had rice. I had cauliflower and broccoli and a biscuit. My mother had made dinner.
And I had some general, I don't know how to say, Jen Chow's chicken. It's
Oh.
good. Steamed dumplings. I know what I had tonight. That counts for something, right? As for me,
I had 6 string cheese and 2 baby bill. I'm gonna be shitting my brains out later or tomorrow.
but it was good, right?
It was good. That's like 800 calories of cheese. Yeah, General says.
Yeah, that treaty, that word, yeah.
No, you had orange chicken yesterday. I don't like General So's, and I don't like orange chicken either. Anyways, as for the judge,
Yeah. As for me, it was payday, so I had a nice moose steak with some poutine on the side.
I don't know what poutine is.
Vaguely, I've never had it, so it
It's
don't exist in
Canadian.
my mind.
Oh, okay. I mean, in Jersey we have disco fries, which are similar. Poutine is just like French fries with gravy and cheese curds.
Oh,
And-
okay.
In Jersey we have disco fries, which is the same thing, but instead of cheese curds, it's just like usually like mozzarella cheese.
Yeah, I know what it is now. They have it at a couple bars. I never really liked them. The soggy fries.
They are soggy fries, but the gravy and the cheese is the main part.
Yeah.
It's the reason you get it. And how does this
Well,
relate to
To be
anything?
fair, I don't like fries anyway, so
I don't really
like
like
to-
fries either,
no.
but I do really like gravy, and I do like cheese. Whether it's eating a steak or committing murder, a person shouldn't deny their action. I'm in complete agreement, Your Honor. You knew about that incident, but weren't you out of the country until the year before last?
Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about this whole history. So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right? Yes.
I can't let her get away with these lies. Listen to me. He's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow, you're just gonna have to get her to show the court her true self. This one?
Yeah, that's what she did.
You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me. That's true. He's clearly a bitter man.
This is bad. Mr. Paul's reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Detective Beth not spoke too deep. What should I do with the last statement?
Get deeper. Or not.
Fuck it, right? Your Honor, what the witness just said now was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point. No, that's not why I...
Enough, witness, if you would. My pleasure, Mr. Judge. Well, I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
What do you mean by lucky?
Well, it's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like he said,
Then you yourself might have been killed.
it would have been a terrible loss for this world.
Ah! Looks like you pressed too hard this time, kid. Mr. Armando, keep looking around you and you're gonna lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk.
Right, the not white scarf.
Yeah, but this is confidential. Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Are you talking about the scarf right here? Eh? Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing.
Thank you, Judy. I like this one. I've got her now. Just don't mess up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
White?
This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me.
Oh!
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. Not surprising that she mistook it for white. Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but...
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... Take that! Witness, have you ever seen this note?
Note, no, never. It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have.
I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
This note shows Mr. Paul's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification. White scarf. Ugh. Witness, you knew what this note said. And it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf.
Arg.
Well, Miss Foster,
No! Order. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Harry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
Did you say one more person?
That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yep. The third person that knew the contents of the note was... It does say Dahlia, right? Talk to Dahlia. And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Only this time, there's her name. Right there.
Well, what's this? Who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne?
Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
The dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a crime, you don't mean...
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls. You said she was killed. Oh, was she really? What you implying? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster, I believe that's the same age you are.
Objection!
Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you're not saying... But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne.
Wait, what were we saying her name was this entire time?
Melissa Foster.
Okay.
She said her name was Melissa Foster because she lied.
What? Her name was Dolly in the first segment, right?
Correct. This is
Okay.
Mia's first case. The other segment with Dahlia was Phoenix Wright's first meeting with Mia.
Okay.
When he was accused of doing stuff and she was a witness.
Uh,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna find out why she's not in fucking prison right now, but you know. Hi,
yeah.
Melly.
I was just a little confused. Hi, Melly.
Thank you for the head pats. Ah, nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into 3 alarm fire. What? Tie all the loose ends together. You're nothing but a hit and run arsonist. I understand.
Terrible, thanks for asking. How are you, man? If I
Actually
can
good.
expose
I am
the
good today.
truth-
Let's go. If I could expose her true nature, I could turn this whole case on its head. And that was my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm.
Witness, just who are you anyways? I'm a ghost.
I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes, I understand. Whoa, what? Mr. Edgeworth, please explain yourself.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue this matter this far.
You don't mean...
Yes, prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses. But what did he say? Ah, looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go. No way! But then why? You hadn't revealed her secret. He wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
But I thought she died 5 years ago.
We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see. Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime. Accidental? I don't believe that for any minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder.
Objection!
Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How dare you? Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. What?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic.
Nope, this is you as well.
Oh, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would the witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Oh, well, you see, I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me. Ah, I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
What?
That wasn't me. It was this guy, this crazy coffee addict.
Objection!
The only one in the game.
I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Ah, what makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she was sweating bullets. I am sweating bullets. You think you're in a tough spot, huh? Of course! Aren't I? No. You just arrived at the moment of truth. That's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you. Up to me? The rashness of youth. How charming. It's coming from someone younger than me. We don't get
Now then, let's not waste any more time, Miss Faye. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne?
What is this? Is this the defense's idea of a joke?
If so, I certainly don't get the punchline. Well, Miss Faye?
Oh, that was the rashness of youth.
The
What?
rashness of you.
Fuck. Excuse me? What do you mean? Oh, I know what the answer is. I know the actual answer. That witness stayed hidden for 5 years to get in. There must be a good reason for that. And somehow it must involve Valerie Hawthorne. Okay, one more time, Mia. You've got to read the court record more carefully this time.
Now then, let's not waste time anymore, Miss Faye.
I talked to Dahlia. And the story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia, tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth.
The whole truth?
There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt like she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was this secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne. Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Oh, yes. I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony.
Well, what testimony?
Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
Ugh.
Yo, that one was real. That wasn't even Noki reading, that was just real.
I was reading perfectly. That is me actually doing a line I knew for once.
Exactly.
Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but once you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf. Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge.
Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles.
"5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valkyrie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life. With $2 million.
True.
Hmm.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And weird to believe after all of that, she murdered her sister? Preposterous.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye?
Yes, Your Honor?
As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination.
Mr. Edgeworth, not to jump on me again. We're not allowed to fight. Then let's twist some arms. Listen up. We've still got that info. That ace up our sleeve. What info? Come on, kitten. Don't say you've already forgotten. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged. That's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Mary Falls told us that in the log.
I do anything she says. Anything Delilah says. Dahlia.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too. Oh god, this is my new Mia Maya, and I hate it. I hate it
You're
so much.
so good at... I stoked you for being the way you are. Hi, Trudy. I'm so glad that you're here, even though you don't give a shit about Phoenix, right? I'm glad that you get to experience Nopey at his finest. Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. And that's her secret.
I have zero right to be doing visual novels. Why am I here? 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Fowles.
Oh, yeah. Great. Close enough. I mean, it is based on that.
No, don't fuck up me and Maya. Just to prove a... Just to reminisce, I suppose. Why not? Stay on theme for today.
Did you and Mr. Falls have a relationship?
Yeah, yes. As a tutor.
He was his tutor? You were tutoring him, Mr. Falls.
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Falls came to the house to tutor me.
That makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14. He probably came up with a kidnapping plan during that time. The Hawthorns are in the jewelry trade and are quite wealthy.
Quite a clever fellow, that Falls.
I disagree. Here Oh, Mr. Falls, a clever fellow? I wasn't sure if it said dumb as rocks. I heard the diamond's valued in the neighborhood of $2 million.
$2 million? It was still uncut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk. $2 million, pint of milk. I don't know what to think about that.
The defendant demanded that her sister, Valerie, make the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual. By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edwards, why do you think you wanted to make the exchange up there on that mountain? If you ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape. There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it'd be easy to tell if he was being followed. With only one entrance to the mountain, he was ensuring his safety.
What a wickedly clever man that Mr. Falls is.
Yeah, right. It was all your plan.
Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain and...
And that was a dangerous thing to do, considering you were being held hostage.
Yes, but actually that saved my life. What do you mean? You see, Mr. Falls was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use the knife to kill me. That's why my sister shot him. It was to save me.
I don't know which arm she shot him in.
That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill... Okay, yeah.
I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment.
Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. There you go, right arm.
Okay, so he was holding on to her.
I was dazed. I turned to try and run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin. Bloodthirsty grin? Oh, whoa. And in the next instant...
I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run. And then just one little shove from behind, that was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river.
And that's why you hid your identity.
Yes, I only told my sister. Valerie Hawthorne, eh? Yeah, she was the only one who knew about me.
Meanwhile, legally this witness had been deceased for 5 years.
I didn't ever want something like that to happen to me again.
And that new identity was Melissa Foster, right?
Yes, my sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of me.
That makes sense. Without an insider's help, doing all the paperwork would have been impossible.
She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think I killed her? There's no way I could.
It's the moment of truth for this witness, too. Once the truth about this staged kidnapping comes out, everyone in the court will know how much of a Jezebel she really is. I've just got to prove that the kidnapping was a hoax. Let's see. Wait. Ninth in his right hand. I just need. Bridge. Remember. Alright. What if I just said that?
Objection!
Love it. Love it. Oh, love it. Hey, fish. I'm ready. Maybe he was gonna use the knife. Map on the fourth statement. Thank you, fish. Thank you so much, fish. There was no way I was getting that. You said that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe.
But it's true. I felt a push my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible.
Impossible?
I asked that the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge, now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind as you have claimed... Oh! Instead of being carried away by the river... You would have been smashed by the bedrock below. A most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible.
Objection!
Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then.
Objection!
And that it's 20 feet from the bridge to the river. Small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference. Ugh. Fish, do you just have the walkthrough up for us because we're dumb as shit?
Fish, that's a good question. Do you? You're right. Even if the events occurred just as a witness has testified, and the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river.
It up a couple of minutes ago. Thank you, Fish. I love you. You're
Fish
such
is
a...
like, okay, I see them struggling. Let's get it up. Young lady, what's the meaning of this? You see,
Thank you, Fish. I figured. I just like that you immediately had an answer because of how much we were struggling.
Objection!
Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witnesses testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge. What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
if that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, please, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct? Now that you mentioned it, I do remember now when I fell off the bridge. My skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires. What?
I had to know. I literally had to know. I had to know. You can't be serious.
Order in the court.
It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, and this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault. What? I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it was plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. Ridiculous. What's so impossible about that? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Huh? Huh?
Ah.
The badge. You're so right, Trudy. It's brand new and sparkles in the light.
No, it's definitely.
Yeah, but what is it, Fish? I'm ready for. I know. I don't want to have to go. Wait, this photo. Thank you, Fish. Your Honor, all of the answers are right here in this photo. Oh. Okay. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible for someone to push someone off from there. But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't even be a problem. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him. At point-blank range. Ugh. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible. Ugh.
Order. What is the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into Eagle River intentionally.
What is this?
Indeed. What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun and handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide.
Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You're probably confident that you can handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. I'm gonna see.
I mean, last time he did the diamond, that should have worked. It didn't work,
Oh,
so why not?
Then, what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her. The $2 million diamond. Ugh!
I'm sorry.
No, it can't be. Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was gonna keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. But, why, that's simply ridiculous. Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. You really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan?
To be fair, I
This
think
woman
only
is a demon.
14-year-old. I think only a teenager could come up with a plan that includes yeeting themselves off a bridge like that.
That's true. That's true.
No adult is gonna be like, okay, and the final stage of the plan is yeet myself into like high current waters where people die in all the time.
It would be so much easier for her to tell Valerie to just kill him. Shoot him in the head, kill
Really
him,
would.
and fucking say that he literally, like, if she's already willing to risk fucking bodily harm, stab her.
Yeah.
Have Valerie stab her and
Val
say,
did.
"Oh, well, he was gonna kill her. It's so lucky that he missed an artery. He missed, like, yeah, like, that's
Yeah.
so easy.
Just-
Like, and if he's fucking dead, like, there's literally no other, like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
two witnesses.
exactly.
There's two witnesses, one of them a police officer, one of them stabbed. Like, so fucking easy. Such a better plan.
Yeah, like this plan is a teenager's plan. This is like the kids looking over a bridge and be like that they definitely cannot make, and still looking over it and be like, I can make that jump. No,
Literally,
you're
they
gonna
could say that the
die.
diamond fucking fell in the river. They could have said
Oh,
that
yeah.
he took the exchange and then stabbed her, and because of that, that's when she shot him again. Like, or that's when she actually shot him. This woman is a demon. And there was one more person who helped make the demon come out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
Objection!
But she's a detective then, saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping. Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean by that?
On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia, and then she told her what she planned to do.
Planning to do?
She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
Dot, dot, dot.
That's her.
Hee hee. Who is that laughing at a time like this?
Yo, hi Dahlia. Nice to see you for the first time.
Forgive me. It's just hilarious. Witness? Is that you? You amuse me, woman. Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, alright.
You can certainly weave an exciting tale.
You said you were gonna mess it up on purpose. Did you mess it up by accident?
No.
Hilarious. Love it.
No.
I felt the shame after I said all right. I felt the shame in your voice. I really thought you did it to fuck me up because you said it with such fucking smugness. You were so smug in the fact that you were correct. I thought you were smug in the fact that you were like that you were intentionally saying it wrong.
Oh god. Oh my god, okay. I can't fucking believe that. I gaslit myself into it.
You were so confident.
Okay. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence?
Evidence I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14 I plotted it with Mr. Pals and my sister.
Well,
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? You can't provide evidence to at least show that. Well, Miss Faye?
I...
What a joke. You, Miss Faye. Are you stupid or something?
I am. How could I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Well, it seems that we've come to an end. To be honest, the witness behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertion made by the defense. Of course you are.
Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me, and there's nothing I can do. Ah, that evidence. The trial's over. Who decided that? Mr. Armanto? Come on now, get in. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony. Testimony? Unbig question, Dahlia Hawthorne.
I and Phoenix Wright not best friends.
Well, to be fair, he hates Phoenix Wright, because he let his kitten die or something.
He doesn't know we murdered her.
Of course he does! Why do you think he put the mask on? Nobody cared who he was until he put on the mask.
Why does he have the mask on? Nobody would recognize him.
That's so true. All he needs is a haircut. That's the only thing people know how to recognize.
Like, he could just pop in, like, because Maya hasn't, like, been to the office, really. She doesn't know who he is. We don't know who he is. The judge doesn't know where he is. Like, yeah. Nobody would know.
Edgeworth, I actually believe that Edgeworth would have known.
Oh, Edgeworth might have known, yeah, okay. But has he been here? Okay. We'll just say that, just in case he runs into Edgeworth.
Yeah, exactly, because he's gonna be because he's working at the prosecutor's office. Even though Edgeworth has been MIA, like... Right. Yeah, exactly. Right.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense now. Thank God.
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. He literally could just wear a different suit, though. Like, why is he wearing the same suit? He just put the mask on. He's drinking coffee, he put the mask on, and literally nothing has changed other than the mask. And he does the Batman voice. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' stolen car and went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right? Yes, that's right. In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who is the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes? Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
A new witness?
Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls. The defendant. There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was, in fact, her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all, and that person is Terry Falls.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what's your take on this?
Why not? The prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bring the defendant to the witness stand.
This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left.
Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me.
Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million.
That's not true. Mr. Falls, there was only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Delilah Hawthorne? Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised never betray each other. Never ever betray each other. Terry. Delilah. Is it true? Is it true you are alive? You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you. Get fucked. I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there's one thing I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Leah. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and only once. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in the trial. Eek, I'm sorry, I apologize. Water, please, water.
Alright, I'll drink some water. Huh?
Can't talk, need water. Water.
Oh well, guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitter than hell itself.
Oh, ah. Oh, ah. Oh, ah.
Oh, wow. He hungry. And also he's teething. Yeah.
That day,
Wow.
Car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from the bridge. I've never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came, she stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Delilah. I fucking hate that name.
Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. You think she would do the same for you? That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial.
Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is this how you wanted to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think. According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you?
It was raining, already dark too.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes. Mr. Falls.
Eagle Mountain, that spot, strong memories.
Why did he just climb up? Could it be he's hiding something here? You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it.
But she was on the bridge first. I'm sure he is. Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask us this question. Find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like the blink of an eye.
How many years since Phoenix became a lawyer? And he popped up?
I don't fucking know. You were watching the car.
That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. So I was watching car.
What else were you expecting them to do? I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but it's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. Contradiction.
I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyways.
No one lives there. There's a small shrine up the mountain, but that's it.
Anyway, nobody came. No car, no nothing.
Mr. Falls, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
Uh-oh. I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remember her face.
Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification?
Sorry. I told a little lie.
I never lied. Sorry, I told a little lie.
The woman I met, she was different from woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie.
What did you talk to her about anyway? Okay, but surely he won't lie again. That's true! You know what, Fish? I believe him. He's an upstanding... He never lies. Mr.
He lies about
Falls!
as much as you do, which is not at all. Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied, got me the death penalty.
So were you satisfied with that answer, witness?
The lie, Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet angel, dead.
But you just saw that she isn't dead.
After Valerie talked to me on bridge and nothing left to live for.
How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark in the mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Falls, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall for something you didn't do.
That woman, it wasn't Dahlia.
Stop right there. What more needs to be said? Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, I'll do whatever is necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Falls? I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed. Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her. Mr. Falls. Even if you can show he's lying, poor guy will still be cursed. He'll still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess. After the car, was in front of the bridge. Wasn't there so late at the bridge? So, when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So, you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying.
Huh? Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Wah, ba, 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 ba.
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Let's look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, he must have arrived at the bridge after she did.
Go, bleh.
Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got there around 4 o'clock, it's true. I had somewhere to go, a special place. Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under the base of the tree. Wow.
Fucking insane. She just fucking brings that everywhere. She just gives it to every guy, so that's so fucking fun. She gave it to him on the first day they met, didn't she?
Yes, she did. It's probably the same exact one, too.
It is the same exact one, which is why she keeps trying. She keeps trying, fucking getting it back, and then they literally never will. He fucking buried it and said, "No, we can't. I already buried it." And the bridge is fucking out. This is hilarious.
This bottle on a necklace is your memento? It's quite charming, but it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. Yeah, 15 there and 15 back. Ugh. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. No!
Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it.
I've still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Falls?
That was the SOS backup poison.
No, I think he actually is just sick. That's why he escaped. He wanted to know before he died.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. That's enough, please. Witness? I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens, that we can't trust each other no more than...
Okay, so he did drink it.
We're supposed to drink bottle. Ugh.
No! Stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a recess.
I was stupid, couldn't keep promise. So I did it, I drank this.
No! You're so close, just a little more. I'm gonna prove your innocence.
No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Yeah, he doesn't want her to go to death for killing her sister, I guess. Mr. Falls!
Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee.
Spiked the coffee. That's why he needed water. He's gonna spike the water so that he can drink it easily. Mr. Falls! And so my first trial ended. Suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only loser. That's why she's so frightened. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, true criminal Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her face, on her demonically sweet face. Unforgivable. That witch. Mr. Armando? You were so close to the truth, it was right there in front of you. You were just a little too soft, kitten. Remember, Edgeworth is undefeated until 1-2, so Mia was never going to win this trial. Yeah, I knew that. Hi, Aster, dude, welcome. It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. Don't cry, kitten. You're gonna make my coffee all salty. And yeah, also, like, Dahlia was not in fucking jail, so we also knew that, too. Like, we knew that that it wasn't gonna happen. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet.
Hey, he's insane.
Only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Mr. Armando? No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memory, they always fade over time, and you file them away and eventually forget about them. That might have been me, though. Not Armando.
1 year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Yeah, I kind of figured because went back to Phoenix.
Yeah, for sure.
Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes.
I'll be honest, Harry Falls, he was fucking mentioned back in the case with her as well. He was the one that they were talking about killing, and they did mention the necklace and stuff, so.
I don't remember. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was
Guilty, of course. So, guilty. Hi, Vida.
Vida.
Hi, Vida. What were you doing?
How you holding up?
Today? Yeah, how you doing? Welcome.
Hmm.
Why did it not automatically shout out? Treaty, can you do me a favor? Shout out Vida for me.
How do you do that?
Thank you, Treaty.
Actually, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face.
Hey, Vida.
Boy, oh, yes, Vida.
Fox Clanker.
How was the
Don't tell them I
stream?
said
I
that.
hope you had fun.
They will hurt me. Put me back on the shelf.
What were you doing? The shout out didn't work from Frosty, so I don't know what game you were. Did you read this now?
Did I? Naturally, when the verdict perfect angelic smile on her face. I'm pretty sure I did, maybe.
South of Midnight. I don't know what that is. What is that? Enlighten me. Amazing? Okay. Can you be more descriptive, please?
Sounds fun. No, that's all I need. It's amazing.
Alright, never mind, Bida. Thank you for your excellent description.
But it's definitely all over. At least that's what I thought at all.
At the time.
Unfortunately, yeah, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that made me remember all of this.
Something. We'll
Kind of about
find out
forgetting.
next time on Asexual Lawyer,
And-
a bridge to the turnabout. Oh, we're gonna finally find Misty. We're finally gonna find Misty Faye.
Okay. I was gonna say, is there one more after this, or
No, this is the last one. Right, Fish?
Okay.
But yeah, you could see that the thing at the top is Ami Faye.
Yeah.
So Misty's probably at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, final case ever, and then we're never playing Phoenix Wright again. We might eventually do Chronicles or
We-
Apollo Justice. However, let's talk about our
We need-
plans. Let's talk about our
we
plans.
need a
No.
break.
So
I think we're both a little burnt out from Phoenix right now.
so we've been playing this trilogy since January of last year. It has been over a year, and like we are exhausted from it for sure. There's a lot of times when we're just like, we're exhausted, let's just skip. So I have put forth a plan. So we're still gonna do visual novels. However, I'm thinking, and this might change depending on how things go, but I feel like it would be a nice change of pace to do shorter VNs. And what my plan is, what I think would be interesting is the first and third Tuesdays of every month, we're going to be streaming here on my channel, and we're going to be doing games that are more my vibe. Like, it could be something that's like investigation related, it could be something cute. It is a lot of reading correct. This game on my Steam has been open for at least 140 hours. I'm pretty sure. It's like over 130, so it might be 140 by now.
To be fair, if you picked a different partner, you probably could have gotten at least 25 hours done earlier.
No, that's not true.
Freaking.
It depends on the partner that I would have picked. Anyways,
Maybe.
so yeah. So first and third, I'm thinking we do anything more like detective related, anything like cutesy, just general random shit. On the second and fourth, I think Nopti, you agree to this, right? We'll stream on your channel, and we'll do some horror visual novels.
I have got to find some horror visual novels. I
Yeah,
actually
so-
did play a couple a couple days ago, but
Mhm.
it was like one person talking, so
Yeah, we'll look for ones that have at least
Yeah.
two things to
yeah.
like two, like either one main character and a bunch of other like side characters, or
Oh,
like
didn't I send you one like a couple, like probably a couple months ago at this point?
yeah, the lesbian one.
Yeah. We could
The
do
lesbian one that I had
one.
already saved, and then you sent it to me, and I went, "Oh shit, this looks like exactly my
Yeah,
vibe."
that was
And then I was like, "Oh, I
hilarious.
already got it," because I downloaded it
Yeah, we
again,
could
and it was
try
like
some of those.
in quotes, it said the one, and I went, "Oh, I've already downloaded this." So yeah, second and fourth Tuesdays we're gonna be doing. Actually, it would actually make way more sense to do first and third on your channel, and second and fourth on mine. Potentially. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But if there is a fifth Tuesday in the month, we take a break from the visual novels, and we're gonna try playing more Gal Guardians on Nope Stream. This is our plan
Yeah.
after we finish the rest of Phoenix Wright. So we have one more episode to go. We're never going back to the sequel episode. And in the first game.
You know, I just
And-
realized Pyro is doing it on purpose. Pyro does not want to freaking introduce the character that my hair is based off of ever again. We're never gonna see them.
Listen, I fucked up one time and it destroyed me. Okay? I don't trust myself in that case anymore.
You'll never see it. That's hilarious.
All we have now are our memories. So yeah, I hope that you guys
Yeah.
like that plan, and I hope that it works out for us all. I'm gonna skip the ad that is supposed to be running, because we are gonna be raiding out.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, Nupty, do you have anything to say before we raid out?
I'm so tired.
Oh, fuck.
Love y'all.
Go, 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 let's go, 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 let's go. You know what? What if we
Try and find someone to raid.
Yeah. I don't know if this is even like categories. Dinosaur with double D's. Did dinosaur?
What?
I'm looking for like just a related category because I don't know. No one cares about Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright actually has quite a big following, but
yeah, but like everyone who is the following,
those specific people, we probably don't get the hardcore fan base because we don't love Phoenix Wright as much as they do.
yeah.
We're always like, oh, he's such an
however, we do love Miles Edgeworth. We love his gay lover. So we're gonna go raid someone playing that.
We love Maya.
We do love Mia and Maya, correct?
We love everybody on the team except for Phoenix.
We love everybody, yeah, everyone on the team except for Phoenix. Gumshoe, our fucking homie.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go raid someone who is playing that. So, if you guys are interested in Ace Attorney Investigations, it is something that we probably either will not play or will play years from now, let's be real.
Yeah.
Because if we are gonna do more games, like we have Apollo Justice and fucking Chronicles, like that's so many fucking games. That is so many. That is so much time to sink into this series, but we're not gonna do that, so we're gonna go raid someone else. Alright, I love you guys so much. Brandon and I tomorrow are gonna be starting No Straight Roads. So Bidit and Nopty, you guys are still here, so amazing. You guys can pop in and see and tell us what we're doing wrong, or feel bad if me and Brand just happen to be knowing what we're doing somehow.
No, you're good. Good. It's a fun one. I loved it.
Oh, nice. All right, love you guys. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.
Oh, all over only chat. Okay.